Final race of the day, and it's back to the minis. It's to the minis, and no R53s, of course, for the final race of the afternoon. It's they only get 2 races, whereas the Scottish Mini Cooper Cup, they get 3 as well. So great to see that. In association with Project 21 Detailing, and supported, as always, by Yokohama. And they need the support this weekend because they've been burning through those tyres, something rotten. Pole is going to be as follows. Here's how they all line up. It's going to be Ryan Smith on pole position alongside Finn Mash in the 22. Gordon Long gets 3rd position with Neil Hose in 4th. Dan Patterson is in 5th alongside Michael Weddell. 7th position is Jack Irvin alongside Chad Little. 9th is Chris Coburn alongside Ewan Robertson. Stephen Morrison alongside Ian Munro, and David Taylor scheduled to be at the back of the pit, the back of the line there. And I think I can see that car. The green flag flies. We get ready to go live for our last race of the afternoon. A huge thank you to everyone that's out there on YouTube watching us. It's been a fantastic day. We hope you've enjoyed all of the action. And yeah, this is always guaranteed to be a bit of a bumpy ride. The third mini races, if you've never seen it before, it's best described as what's like the third race of the touring cars, where everyone gets their elbows out, everybody gets a bit touchy-feely with all the other cars around about, and usually we have at least one car into the gravel. But hey-ho, it's darn sure enjoyable to watch, and we love every minute of it, mostly because we're not paying for the repair bills. But anyway, lights are on the Beatson Building Supply Bridge, and on the gantry we go racing for the final time this afternoon for the SMRC June race day, powered by Reese Motorsport Insurance, and it's a great start for the 94 and 22. Finn Mash and Ryan Smith side by side then, almost 4 cars wide into the corner, and hang on a minute, they made it work. What's going on here then? Well, all of the cars making it successfully. So this is what I like. All of them make it through on turn 1, and yet you can't get 2 cars side by side. Anyway, Neil Hose is up at the 2nd place there. What a start from him. All the way at the 2nd place there. Takes the car into Clark Corner, and he is now going to be gunning for that 94 of Ryan Smith. But that also means that Finn Mash is getting sent backwards at a rate of knots. 4 cars wide into the chicane, because of course, why not? And again, they sort themselves all out. It's all very prim, proper and organised from all of these drivers here. I'm very much liking it. Ian Munro sent it up the inside of the corner there. Almost a little bit of contact there with Ewan Robertson in the 333. I'm quite liking this. I'm getting a little bit spoiled by how clean this racing is just now. More of this, please. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Do you know what it is? They've been watching the C1s battling it out for 90 minutes and think, right, okay, we better start behaving like this. Michael Weddell makes an absolutely wild move out to the outside there. There was never any chance of that actually doing anything. But the 22 of Finn Mash gets suitably spooked and decides to go and cover him off, whereas realistically, I think he was closer to actually catching on to the back of Neil Hose. However, the 94 of Ryan Smith still in the lead of this race. You get a feeling that it's on borrowed time, because have a look at Neil Hose breathing down the neck of that number 94 right now, and this is looking very, very promising for the 111. Further down the order then, in 5th position it's Gordon Long. 6th position is Dan Patterson. Jack Irvin in 7th. Chad Little in 8th. Ewan Robertson in 9th. Ian Munro in 10th position, Chris Coburn in 11th, David Taylor in 12th position, and Stephen Morrison in 13th position. side by side as you do for the race lead coming under the Beatson's Building Supply Bridge. A little bit of pressure onto Neil Hose on the inside, but surely Hose is going to have this position done, and Dawson he does, and Neil Hose takes the lead of the race then and sends the 94 back into the clutches of Finn Marsh and Michael Weddle behind it as well. And of course, remember, big championship points to consider at the end of this race for the championship as we head into the halfway point of the season already, just like that. Down into Clark Corner then, Neil Hose takes a little bit of curve on the inside there, but you've got to think that he's looking very comfortable to take this lead right now. Jack Irvin and Michael Weddle side by side on the track there. I'm not sure I like where this one is going. It's a little bit of deja vu right now. But anyway, Jack Irvin straight out of, I'm pretty sure we had Jack Irvin in the C1s as well. That's it's going to be a turn up for the books if he's done 45 minutes in the C1 and then straight back into a Mini. But as it stands, it's still a race lead for Neil Hose right now. That looks like Finn Marsh is trying to get around the outside there of Ryan Smith. Indeed, Ryan Smith gets sent down to third position. Michael Weddle feels like getting a little bit fortuitous in there. He tries to take that third position there, tries to get that job done, can't quite make it happen. Jack Irvin looking one way then the other, almost forced onto the grass by Michael Weddle, and Weddle has been caught napping there by Jack Irvin as he tries to go around the outside here into the Clark Corner. And you get the feeling this is not going to end too well. It doesn't for Jack Irvin. Thankfully, they think better of it. And Gordon Long has now got to watch out because he's got Daniel Patterson breathing down his neck as well. In fact, Dan Patterson makes a beautiful move on the brakes into the chicane then to take up into that sixth position there, as does Chad Little. So Gordon Long going backwards right now. And again, it's all about the momentum. That is what these races are all about just now. As we cut back to having a look at Neil Hose, still going to be Ryan Smith in second place then. Finn Marsh in that third position with Michael Weddle down in fourth right now. And it's into the corner then for Michael Weddle, takes that third position, shows the number 22 to the outside. That was a clean move there from Michael Weddle. This isn't his first time at the rodeo, and you can absolutely be sure on that one. The number 94 then of Ryan Smith is going to be next in the target for him. And that is allowing Neil Hose to get a little bit of breathing room between him and the rest of the field here. But just another 5 laps left to go in this final race. And I tell you what, this is flying by compared to the C1 race. That went by pretty quickly. And this is going by even quicker just now. But Neil Hose looking very, very comfortable. You've got to say so is Ryan Smith, looking very happy in that second position there. David Taylor has made his way up into 12th position, so he's got a position over Stephen Morrison. Chris Coburn up into 9th position as well. Side by side then, Michael Weddle on the inside of the number 94 of Ryan Smith. As cool, calm, collected as you like. 22 fancies a little bit of this as well. Oh, that's a little bit aggressive now. We're starting to get a little bit of fisticuffs and punching going on between the 22 and the 94 there. So Ryan Smith and Finn Marsh are duking out. And look at Jack Irvin up the inside there. He's having absolutely none of it. He gets boxed in and gets pushed back down into that 5th position there. So Jack Irvin trying desperately to muscle his way up there, and it's just not happening at all. Meanwhile, Neil Hose getting caught up from Michael Weddle. Now, this could be good because this could push the two of these into these the baiting mob that's behind there. Jack Irvin under all sorts of pressure now from the number 18 of Daniel Patterson, who set the fastest lap of the race there. Set a, what was that, a 1:03.131. So fastest lap out of all the drivers there. But Michael Weddle right onto the back end of your race leader Neil Hose. And you've got a car pulling off. That is the 22. So Finn Marsh has done it. Oh, and that's contact with the treble one. That was a slow car round the outside there. So Neil Hose has broken something on that car, caught Michael Weddle completely unaware, and there's steering damage. The front left of that car is absolutely buckled. Weddell's day is done, and that was completely accidental. There was no way he could have seen that car. There was no way he could have seen that happening. And that front left axle of that car is completely broken. So that car is going to have to retire into the pits then. 3 laps left to go. And that is absolute heartbreak for Michael Weddell. It's the way that it goes sometimes. But what a dramatic turn of events there. Ryan Smith then surely is going to be in the lead of the race. And I tell you what, that means now that Jack Irvine has a sniff of taking the lead of this race. But oh my goodness me, you just cannot write this stuff. Ryan Smith in the lead from Daniel Patterson. Jack Irvine in that 3rd position there. And what happened was, so Neil Hose ended up going slowly, obviously having a mechanical issue, had to pull to the inside, completely unsighted by Michael Weddell, who didn't realise he was having a problem, ran straight over the back of him. The car launched itself into the air and broke its front left steering rack. So, oh my goodness me. So it's been pointed out as well that Ryan Smith started in the C1s as well. So multiple drivers here getting as much driving as they possibly can from the action today here. So yeah, awesome stuff. Now what that means is that Gordon Long now moves up into 4th position. I think that might be his best ever finish in the C1, in the Scottish Mini Cooper Cup here. Brilliant result here. 2 laps left to go, so we're going to be on the final lap, this lap by here. We go across the board, and there it is. There's the change for the lead. It's going to be up the inside. Goes the 94 of Ryan Smith. Beautiful move, change for the lead. Ryan Smith takes the lead from Dan Patterson. Jack Irvine still fancies a shot in this 3rd position just now, but it is back to how it was as Ryan Smith regains the lead of this race here. But is it going to last for the remainder of the lap here? Dan Patterson really wants to make this work, and Jack Irvine all over the grass on the inside there. But Dan Patterson is who we keep an eye with here, because this is for the lead of the race. Down into McIntyre's, and then going to be on the run up the hill for the final time of Askin here. What a race this has been for the Scottish Mini Cooper Cup. They've loved every second of it, so have we. Comes across the line. Unbelievable. I don't believe what I've just seen here. Has that changed? Ryan Smith just held on to that from Daniel Patterson over the end there. I thought that was going to be a done deal. But my goodness me, Jack Irvine in 3rd place there. 4th place goes to Gordon Long. Chad Little in 5th position, Neil Hose in 6th, Ian Munro in 7th position, Chris Coburn in 8th, Ewan Robertson in 9th, David Taylor gets another wicked result for him, 10th position, Stephen Morrison in 11th, Michael Weddell in 12th position, and Finn Mash in 13th position. What a great race that was. Really enjoyed that. Oh, and there's a fire for Ryan Smith. There's what looks like his front right brake has just exploded, and well, that is going to be an absolutely shocking for Ryan Smith. Now it looked like that tyre just caught on fire there. The front right brakes just absolutely went, and he is understandably furious with that. You can see there, that's what it looked like happened there. Just a big ball of flame coming from that front right. And wow, that is a scary moment for that.
And here I am with 3rd place man Jack Irvine. What a way to end the weekend. 3rd place, been a good day for you.
Yeah, 2 podiums and 5th, so happy enough for that.
Are you enjoying the reverse circuit?
Yeah, it's good. Spice it up a bit, so it does. Instead of driving the same way all the time.
Yeah, what's it like piling into that hairpin with all those other minis?
It gets tight down in there, so it does. And, pretty blind down around the chicane and Clark's as well.
And what's that done for your championship? It's halfway through the season now, so all points are important.
Yeah, we've won all the newcomers races, so we're leading that. I was sitting in 3rd in the main championship. I'd say it was still our 3rd or thereabouts. So good points anyway. just have to keep scoring high.
You certainly do, and it's difficult here with all those other minis. Rain's coming down now, actually, isn't it? What's been your thoughts overall this weekend? It's been good.
We've never raced that track before, so...
Oh, you've never done it?
No, we've never done the reverse, so we learned that yesterday, and then it was raining yesterday, so that didn't help either, and then we got... Well, there were 3 dry races today, more or less, so it was good racing too. Close, tight, maybe too close too.
Oh, it's always great to watch from a spectator's point of view, so well done, go and enjoy the 3rd place.
Thank you.